sword swinging, sword wielding time. Jumping into a new series, trying something different, long form video. Had an individual on the channel suggested I should do some Bible reading. Bronx NYC, I believe, was the name of the individual. But want to do this and, to honor God, be faithful and obedient, but also inspired by Dr. John Barnett, who has a series called The 52 Greatest Chapters of the Bible. There's also a lady on YouTube right now, Misty Jean. Her channel is it's titled Misty Jean, but it's called I Live for Christ, You Should Too. And just inspiration, just reading the Bible and spreading the word. And I don't know what God has for me. I'm going to start by reading Genesis chapter 1, because that's the first chapter on Dr. Barnett's list of the 52 greatest chapters. And I don't have anything profound to say at this point. I pray that the Spirit leads me to do that. But ultimately, if this gets out to millions of people and millions of people get to hear the gospel and get to know Christ and receive the kingdom, then we've done what God has sent us to do and fulfilled our purpose. In the beginning, Genesis chapter 1, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness, called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky, and there was evening, and there was morning the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing fruit, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years. And let them be lights in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vaults of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems, and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged and bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kind, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind." And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the seas and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful, increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground." Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food." And it was so. And God saw all that he made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Now, a couple of things that stood out to me. Genesis 28, 29, God talks about what he gave us as man, as human beings to eat. And that was the fruits, the vegetation. We were not originally created according to what it says here. I could be wrong. Please pray about it and correct me in the comments if I am. That we were not meant to eat meat initially. God later on gave us, after the flood, I believe, and we'll get to that in the readings, God willing, permission and the clearance to go ahead to eat meat. Also, for you flat earthers, round earthers, for the debate, it doesn't affect salvation for me, so I waffle back and forth on it. But in these early verses, he talk about the separation of the waters above from the waters below. Do with it as you may. Pray, ask God to give you wisdom and discernment to understand what that talks about. Is it a flat earth? Is it a round earth? How does the earth look? All the waters were drawn to one place. Seems like there was only one mass of land, right? So that's a couple of things that we have to consider in this reading right here. What else popped out to me as I was reading? Oh, and the lights in the sky, the votes to separate the day from the night and let them serve as signs for marked and sacred times. The sun, the stars, the moons, everything that God placed in the skies, astrologically, is not for horoscope reading. That is demonic. God says it right here. Those things were placed to mark sacred times according to him, for him to send messages to let us know what was going on. Signs of prophecy, signs of warning. So that's all I got for you guys. I pray that this is a blessing to many. I pray that this word, these scriptures touch millions and millions. And I just ask that God bless it. Pray me up. God's got us.